Hello everyone, and welcome to the first week of CIT 125, an introduction to geographic information systems. My name is Matthew, and I'm going to be your instructor. I'm going to try to make these videos and post them on YouTube as a supplemental tool for the things that we're going to be going over. So my intention is to enhance the class, and instead of just giving you guys an online set of things to do, and here's a book and some software, do these exercises, and that's all you get out of it. I would really like it to be something more than that. So as you work through the book and some of the things that you're going to see, and we take our tests and do the projects, I'm going to hopefully put better instructions and give you some insight into what we're doing and some tricks of the trade, hopefully, that you're not going to see just by doing the exercises in the book by themselves. But I want to focus on the first week of material, and there's only two things that you need to focus on. The first one is the syllabus test that I would like for you to take, and the second part is getting your textbook and getting your software squared away. So I would assume most everyone is familiar with Blackboard, and if you are or you're not, just let me know if you're having some trouble. But everything that we're going to be doing is going to be posted in the appropriate week that we're on in the class materials portion of the Blackboard shell. So, for example, this first week is what you're going to see, and you just go there and you'll notice that there's some information on installing the software, which I'll get to in a minute, but there's also the syllabus quiz. And the syllabus quiz is just a way for me to take initial attendance, which is something that we have to do to make sure that you've connected to the class and that you're not having any problems seeing all the announcements and everything else that goes along with it. The syllabus is posted in its own tab. You can download it, and when you do, it comes up in a Word document. Everything you need to know is for that quiz is on here. Most of the questions are pretty easy. I'll let everyone read over the syllabus on their own. It's pretty self-explanatory. The only thing I want absolutely to put some attention on is the book, which is getting to know ArcGIS Desktop. It's a paperback book. It's not too big. It's not terribly expensive, or at least it shouldn't be. Last time I checked, $40–50 maybe. But the text itself, you should be aware, does not come with the software key, CD. It just has the key. So when you get it, you'll have to download the installer executable file, which is kind of big. So that's why this first week, aside from the syllabus quiz, just worry about getting your book and getting your software installed. Which brings me to the second thing that's up in the week 1 folder, is some instructions that I put together with screenshots about how you go about getting your software once you have the book with the activation code that you need. I think the dates are a little old on this from the last time we tried to do this class online, but everything else should be the same. The procedure should not have changed at all. Regardless of whether it did or didn't, if anyone has any trouble for any reason getting this installed, make sure to contact me. I check my email often at work. Sometimes I don't get in until later, but I'll still check my email and try to get back with you all as soon as possible. And again, as far as the first week, those are the only two main things that we need to worry about. Just taking the syllabus quiz and also making sure that you get your software installed. And each week I'll have a supplemental video or two, depending on what we're going over, to help speed the class along or slow it down or really drive home the main points. Because like I said, I'd like to, I guess I'm less of a traditional teacher and more just teaching you guys from my experience in the field. And I'd like to be able to give you a solid foundation for geographic information systems, because it's such an awesome thing, and you can use it in a lot of aspects of any industry or education or research. And I hope that, if nothing else, you'll have a little bit of fun with this class. So when you get your book, also I'll mention the first 2 chapters. They don't have any exercises, and they're just an introduction. So if you would like to, you're more than welcome to go ahead and read those, read ahead, work ahead some of the exercises if you'd like. We'll start going over the particulars of when things are going to be due and how that's going to go, and I think everyone will find that it's not going to be too much of a headache. So read that in the syllabus and email me any questions you have. Take your quiz there and get your software installed. And then once we get that squared away next week, we'll jump right into it in week 2 with the first couple of introductory exercises.